So guys, in front of you, you have two clips. One is A and the other one is B. Let me know in the comments below which one according to you right now is better. So A or B. I will tell the result of the A and B later in this video. So yeah, you just saw video samples from this phone, the Redmi Note 9 Pro, and this was shot using a feature that is natively not available on any iPhone or any major Android phone, and that is Pro mode on the Redmi Note 9 Pro. And in this video I will show you the advantages of Redmi Note 9 Pro's Pro mode, and I will also show you how to use it and from where to access it. So yeah, we will start off with the comparison with the first clip that we started the video with. So the A was Pro mode and the B was Auto mode, as we can see it now, and we can see that Pro mode is actually looking much better. Auto mode tries to light up the scene as much as possible. Pro mode is whatever you want. So this is what I got out of my own controls, and these videos were shot just minutes apart. So switching from auto and pro mode, that's the only difference. So we can clearly see the quality of video is much different in pro mode, and here are the other comparisons. So with the pro mode, what you can do is keep the lighting or keep the video as per your liking. So in this video sample, I wanted to keep the leather ball a little bit moodier, a little bit darker in the background, and the red color actually pops a lot, and that I was able to do because of the pro mode. And in the auto mode, you can clearly see it is plain lighted as much as possible and nothing else. So this is why pro mode is such a big advantage. So here is another example, and this one is in the night scene, and in the night videos you will have to increase the ISOs, and we can clearly see on the auto mode there is a lot of noise because of higher ISOs. There is some noise in the pro mode as well, but not as much because I am controlling the ISO by myself. So I am okay with a little bit darker video, a little bit more detailed video, and I will play around with it in the post. And here are a couple of other comparisons. So now that we have proved that Pro mode is amazing, now I will tell you how you can access the Pro mode and what all settings you should change to get the best result possible. So yeah, what we will do is go to the camera app and scroll to the rightmost option, that is Pro. Mine comes on the Pro mode video, but by default it will come on Pro mode photo. So this is how it will come, and you will have to switch to Pro mode video. I am keeping it to 4K 30. You can also enable log footage. That really isn't really making a lot of difference. I did test it out, so we can leave it. We can also enable histogram. That is a pro feature. So what we have here are the settings that we can play with. So we'll start with the rightmost. So here we can choose the camera lenses. So macro, ultra wide and wide. Wide is the primary camera. Then we will go to ISO. My basic rule is to keep ISO to the least as possible. And later on we can play around with it once we have dialed in other settings. So next is shutter speed. As we are recording a 30 fps video, we will have to keep it over 1/30, otherwise the video will be not smooth at all. And for no flicker, you will have to keep it by 1/50. I'll show you guys. So right now, as you can see, there is flicker. I'll put it to 1/50 and there is no more flicker. Because of Indian lighting, it's at 50 Hz, so you will have to keep it at 1/50 or 1/100. On these settings it will be no flicker, on others there will be flicker. So you get that why we have to keep it at 1/50 or 1/100. Outdoors you can keep it on anything as there is no artificial lighting. In indoors you will have to keep it at 1/50 or 1/100. And this is the focus playing. With this you can manually focus on your subject. I'll keep it at auto because the autofocus on this one is pretty good. This is where you can play around with the white balance. So Xiaomi has also provided us with an in-depth tutorial on what is what. So this is a lot of information. You can go through it and try to learn. It will take a lot of time to learn like this, and practically speaking, I have never done this. I have never learned through this. Just shooting a lot of videos, shooting a lot of photos, you will learn slowly and steadily. But my basic rule is keep the ISO as low keep the ISO as low. The one flaw that I was able to find and really bugged me a little is that when we tap on the record, you cannot change anything else. So you can only zoom in and zoom out, but you cannot change the pro settings. When we stop the recording, then we can go back into the settings and we can change it. That could be majorly because it's a Snapdragon 720G processor and not a flagship processor. Maybe on Mi 10, which is also another phone which has pro video, maybe in Mi 10 with Snapdragon 865 pro video, and change it later on as well. So thank you very much guys for watching this one. This was Sharon from 24/7 Techie, showing you guys one amazing feature that is still not available on iPhones but is available on a 13,000 rupees Xiaomi phone.